Hoosier families who have loved owning natural lands reach out to Niches Land Trust to further preserve and protect their properties. Families like the Vacendaks and their Newton County acres are grateful to be able to share their land with Niches and the public.
My name's Gretchen Vacendak. It's the previous owner of this 20 acres, basically wooded. My husband wanted a little piece of land, and he saw this piece of land come up as auction. He went to the auction, and there were mostly farmers who were not interested in 20 acres of woods. And we came out and walked it, and kind of being city people, I don't think we knew what 20 acres was. We walked maybe a third of it, and the front part is kind of swampy. And I was like, oh, I don't think we want that swamp. And actually, he went further back, and we bought it. And I forget now how much we paid. $4,200. And we maybe put down $500, and we made payments of $36 a month. But this was our recreation because we had 3 boys who would have been 6, 8, and 9 when we bought it. And we would come down here every weekend. We would come down here with the machete, with the lawnmower, with the cooler, with the dog, we had a little mini bike at one point, and we would just have fun.
We came down here to commune with nature and to learn things about nature and the outdoors. You know, that would always be exciting to 3 young boys to spend time with their dad. You know, we learned to shoot down here and cook on an open fire, and a la Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn, you know, live out our own little personal adventures.
You built a raft that sank in the pond.
When you got on it, it sank.
There was a tree house. There was a garden, a vegetable garden in the shade. Just a lot of experiment and a lot of fun.
But then to be able to pick out some of the natural flora and fauna that grows down on here, you know, wild plants and things of that nature. It's knowledge. Knowledge is power, you know, even to young minds. I'm the youngest. My name's Andrew Vacendak, youngest of Gretchen, and you know, we all grew up and drifted our different directions, but the nice thing was we all made honest effort to get back here at least once or twice a year with all the trees that we planted and things. It's a lot of good memories.
So 3 years ago, Jim died, and of course I took stock of my life then in a different way and thought about this property.
My mom had this brainstorm idea of, well, she has other relatives that are involved with wetlands and things of that nature. What a great thing to be able to do, to offer up something to everybody in your deceased husband's name.
And I remember when he saw a sandhill crane, he came home, he was so excited that it landed in the swamp part, and just, he truly loved it. He really loved it.
So it worked out really well all the way around because we still get to use it, and it is what it is. It will be preserved like this certainly for the rest of my lifetime, I'm sure, and that gives it a good warm feeling.
And so someone put me in touch with Gus, and from there it just took off, and I couldn't be happier.
This, being out here right now with you, is better than the best day I could ever spend in an office behind a desk anywhere, you know.
It feels very good to leave something, and it feels really good for me to have left something kind of in your dad's name because he was such a giving, generous person.
It's nice there's a sign there that pays homage to the man who was so humble. He probably wouldn't have even wanted a sign. As a matter of fact,
Yeah,
I can almost
that's
guarantee you he wouldn't.
I needed a sign.
But it's important for my mom, and you know, it's great. It's a great thing.
For more information, visit nicheslandtrust.org.